Right. Question 190. What fact amazes you every time you think of it? I'm going to be a bit lenient on the word amazes there.
Amazes in a good way or a bad way?
That's why I'm going to be lenient.
Donald Trump's the bloody president.
That's one of the facts that I was thinking of that was not good.
Oh, that's a good one. 400 parts per million, I guess.
Amazing.
I like Hank Green's one,
which is
no edge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was fucking saying.
You see, I would go.
The universe has no edge.
I would go with the fact that matter probably doesn't exist.
Oh, that's always a good one.
That it's all just energy.
I don't know, dark matter and dark energy. The fact that we still can't fucking figure it out. It drives me nuts, but it's also pretty spectacular too. So, and how much of the amount of the universe that is made up of this shit that we're just like, I don't know.
Yeah. The fact that most of our mass is not stuff, in the sense that it's the binding energy within it, momentum. It is really weird. MathPig says the Mandelbrot equation. The chances. Sammy says the chances of being born is mine. Any probability of anything happening that has happened is astronomically cool.
Except that because it's happened, the probability of it was 1.
Yes, but in terms of calculating it in advance. And the fact that we are having this conversation now, the fact that there are 7 of us sat here in various places in the world having this conversation, communicating this way, every single part of that is astronomically unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, again, it could be could almost thinking of something going back to the last question. I could tell you now, at the age of 5, I would never thought something like this was possible. So,
I spent my childhood trying to make this possible. Say again, Bill?
Well, giving my age away here, pre-internet.
Jeff talked again. Go again.
I was just going to say, I absolutely would not have ever thought this possible at age 5. I mean, I don't even remember at age 5, but I definitely wouldn't have thought this possible.
I remember so little of my childhood, but I didn't play that many computer games. I spent my time making computers talk to each other. This was the future I was trying to build.
Yeah, I probably remember. I don't remember from 5, but I remember quite clearly from about 7 or 8, and I was the same as you, Dave. This was the stuff I was trying to do.
I mean, at school on BBC microcomputers, I built chat clients so that people in different points on these BBC micros on the network, that it never occurred to anyone you could talk to people on the other side of them. And these kids thought this was fantastic, you know. And I wasn't really interested in the talking part of it, rather than the computers talking to each other to make it work, which I liked.
I never went near a computer. Like, the computers didn't exist when I was a kid. Like me, like the first time I actually got on a PC, I was like, I think 19 before I actually touched a PC.
How do you look so much younger than me?
How old are you, Bill?
I'm only 40.
He is younger than me! How is that possible?
He's younger than me, too. How are you so late getting to computers?
Because my parents were like non-computer people, like they never had a computer in the house, couldn't afford it. Like, just couldn't afford any sort of computer or anything like that, just couldn't afford it. So we didn't have one. So I had bikes and footballs and stuff like that, and was just told, out the house, like, come home from school, get out of the house, go play, go run, climb trees,
but
go build bases,
BBC
take machete, go and chop down a tree.
Because surely for you there was computers in the schools.
I mean, yeah, like sometimes I occasionally used a beat.
We still don't know if we're alone. Doc says the idea that we'll never see the most distant galaxies because space is expanding faster than light.
That's a good one.
I got one for the fact thing, actually. The fact that it takes a photon 150,000 years to get from the center of the sun to its surface.
Yes.
It's longer than that.
Not according to Professor Brian Cox. It's not.
It's arguable.
Okay.
It's a statistical thing.
Not that it's
Yeah.
not authority, but it's just the book. One of his books I was reading the other day is one of his quantum physics for the layman. That was one of the facts.
Yeah,
that was in it.
I'm sure when I was reading the paper on it, it was close to 1 million years. So
Maybe.
but that could be just my memory. It's shocking.
Either way, it's a really, really long time.
It is a really, really long time.
It's stupidly long. I can't see an answer quickly. Right. Do we get any more there? No. Right. Sal.
Awake.
Yeah, no. I'm actually really thinking about this because you guys took all my answers, man.
you know you can repeat an answer.
I know. I was thinking about the fact that we'll never be able to see, we'll never be able to see the beginning of what we believe to be the beginning of the universe because we're that small, and that's a fact that amazes me that people just stuck on. Yeah, and the fact that light actually travels, but we can't see it in motion.
And you're right, Bill. I just checked it.
Cool. Good to know that I.
Well, actually, 100,000 years, but you were still way closer than my brain had it.
I should add. Let's like this one, so I'll do this. I'm also amazed that I get to form friendships with people all over the world. You folks are amazing. From Julie.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know.
Aw.
You too.
Sammy, my interest in internet was always mostly porn until YouTube.
You too. You too.
It slightly depresses me, the things I'm not going to have an answer to. That I'm fairly certain there will be.
Did you have to say that? Now you've depressed me.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.